He's the managing director of Matchroom Boxing, Mr. Eddie Hearn.
Thank you, David. It's a pleasure to be back in New York, and thanks to Golden Boy for giving Gavin this opportunity. It's a huge one for Gavin, and we're delighted to get the opportunity. Adrien, you're a great champion, and thank you very much for giving Gavin. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Not too sure about that jumper. It's a bit of a rascal. But this is a huge fight for Gavin. And he accepted the fight in about 1.5 nanoseconds, to be honest with you, even before he found out the purse. So I know that he's been written off, and it's some of the odds that we've seen floating around the sports books we actually find quite abusive. But, you know, we're former British, European and world champion, and this is a huge opportunity for Gavin Rees. We know that if there's anyone that will be overawed, it's not Gavin Rees going into this fight. We know how tough it is, we know what a great champion Adrien is, but we're here to win, we're not here to make up the numbers. And I can promise the toughest test of Adrien Broner's career on Saturday night. Like I said, he's a great champion, and we come in full of respect, but Gavin deserves a hell of a lot more respect from he's been getting, and him and the team are supremely confident going into this fight. And you know, we believe we're going to cause a massive upset and go home and really make a statement for British boxing. So don't miss it on Saturday. Thanks for Atlantic City for hosting us. Again, Caesars, Ken Condon. Looking forward to seeing Aaron Davis and all the team down at the Atlantic City Commission. And don't miss it, because I know you see the odds, don't believe the odds. Gavin Rees is here to win, and he's in the form of his life, and he's motivated, and we look forward to Saturday night. Thank you very much. And just to introduce our man, like I said, the former British, European and world title champion, please give it up for Wales's Gavin Rees.
Like I said, thanks to Golden Boy, thanks to Matchroom for setting me up this fight against Adrien Broner. That's your name, innit? My name's Gavin Rees, who didn't know. It's okay, you know now. So come Saturday night, I'm sure I look forward to knocking your head off because you're one cocky cock. But you know, just the way you are.
Yeah, but Michael's taller than you.
Well, you below me when I knock you out cold. So what are you going to say about that? We're going to see, we will see, yeah. You go all the mouth and assume back it up Saturday night.
I'm not going to miss that water here. I'm not going to miss that.
You ain't good at that, that's your problem.
That's just a target practice.
A moving target, not like the rest of the people you've been fighting. Make you look good.
You look terrible.
Well, maybe I look terrible.
You're ugly
so what are you going to say when I knock you out?
You're ugly too. Everybody knows
I bet your missus wouldn't say that.
You're ugly.
Whatever. So that's all I really got to say. I'm going to knock this prick out Saturday and I can't wait.
Thanks, Gavin. A few members of Team Broner I'd like to acknowledge. First, our co-promoter with Adrien is Andrew Williams, who's the president of R&R Promotions. Want to acknowledge him. His trainer, who's been like a father to him, Mike Stafford, who's up here. There's not much that I can say about this young man to my left that hasn't been said already. He's unbeaten, he's wildly charismatic, he's talented, and at just 23, he's only going to get better, which is a pretty scary proposition for everyone that chooses to get into a professional boxing ring at 135 pounds or higher. He's known for wrapping himself into the ring and getting his hair brushed before his interviews in the ring, but he's also, and I know this because I've seen him in the gym, he's also one of the hardest working fighters you will ever see. I mean, there are no days off for Adrien Broner. He won his first world championship at 130 pounds in November of 2011. Had a very busy 2012, defended that title once, also beat Vicente Escobedo. Should I hurry?
No, just say all that.
And then he closed out 2012, as Peter alluded to, by moving up in weight and thoroughly dominating Antonio DeMarco to win the WBC lightweight title. Without any further ado, the record of 25-0 with 21 KOs from Cincinnati, Ohio, Adrien "The Problem" Broner.
mean, what can you say, man? You know, 23, young and I'm getting it. I don't underestimate him. You know, if we stand face to face, I probably couldn't see him. But at the end of the day, you know, I know what I'm facing. I respect him as a fighter. I respect every fighter as a fighter because only a boxer knows what we go through once we get inside that ring. You know, it's a lot of sports analysts, you know, they just looking at the game and observing the game. They don't know the ins and out of being a boxer. So I respect Rees, what's your name? Cabin Fever. I don't know his name. But I respect him, you know. But at the end of the day, man, we're gonna have fun. Training camp was great. We don't watch no tape. I never seen him fight before, but I can say I heard he was a world champion at light welterweight. So that just by saying that, he's not a lookover. You know, a lot of my fights, you know, I go into, they overlook. You know, the Ponce de Leon fight, they overlook. You know, the Eloy Perez fight, they overlook. He was an undefeated fighter. You know, Vicente, you know, never been stopped before, future Olympian. You know, I never fought in the open class. I never even tried out. My last amateur fight, I was in the Junior Olympics. You know, I stopped him. You know, they overlook it. Everything is being overlooked. Then I go in to fight DeMarco, and I demolish the #1 top lightweight at the time. And they just like, oh, well, I was supposed to do that? Come on, man. You know, now I'm going against a former champion at light welterweight, so he's coming down the weight. He's used to get hit by stronger fighters or whatever, man. I don't want to hear that, man. He going to sleep. What I'm saying is, man, I'm not about to miss this boulder on this man's shoulders. He gonna be there all night. Well, as long as he lasts. It's not gonna last that long, man. We'll be eating ice cream in no time, and I'm so sad that the Twinkies has been, they gone. They took my Twinkies away, so I couldn't even sneak Twinkies this camp. So somebody got to pay for it, and it has to be Gavin Rees. Gavin Rees, Cabbage. I don't know his name. I really don't know him, man. You know, this is going to be a fun year for me. I'm not looking past this fight, but I want to say, you know, I wanted to fight Ricky Burns, but he put on his track shoes and ran again. Went for another lap, you know, ran away from me again. You know, I'm just ready to fight whoever, but we're going to take care of business on Saturday night. We're ready. And I just want everybody to put their glasses on, you know, because I'm shining. I'm a shine. So be ready. The Problem. Hook right. Good night.
Thank you, Adrien. A little bit of good news. They are bringing Twinkies back. I heard they are. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday in Atlantic City. We appreciate it. If you can't be there at Boardwalk Hall, make sure you tune in on HBO at 10:30 on Saturday night. We will see you then. We'll now pose the fighters for pictures.
Women the front
Fun?
Come on, hands out of pockets. Come on, guys.
You want one person?
front.
Quit talking with your tongue.
Right, this is
Good.